Today I want to talk a little bit about awareness and the importance of it as we're working with our horses. The thing that, most important thing that we are aware of is ourselves. Self-awareness. I think that's really important. Are we getting ahead of our horse? Are we paying attention to the horse's reaction to what we want, or are we just thinking about where we want to go and maybe getting ahead of the horse, and we're seeing what's going on? Those things are super important, and I think a lot of times it requires us to open our amount of awareness. If we can kind of take a wider view and see a little bit more, we ask the horse a question and be aware of how it's reacting to it. Is the horse struggling anywhere to find its way through to answer the question, or is it just easily responding? Opening up our vision a little bit makes us see more like them. I watch people ride a lot of times and they're not aware of what their body's doing, and they're also not really aware of where their horse is, because they often get ahead of their horse, and so they can't even see their horse. So they'll turn their head or turn their body to where they want to go, which is human nature, but they're really not aware of where their horse is and how it's moving through that answering that question. So I think it's really important for us to really work on our awareness, especially our body awareness, not getting ahead of our horses, so that we can, their feet are on the ground, so they have to go. So if we jump ahead of them, we're going to be in their way, and we're going to block their movement. The other thing I think that's important to be aware of is, where are we going? What do we want in the end? We really have to keep working with this to always try to be aware of what we want from our horses and where we want to end up with them. So these things are things that we constantly have to check back in with ourselves. A lot of times in the moment we think about that movement that we want right now, but how's the horse do it? Is it relaxed through its body? Is it moving through space the way we want it to? And can we help them? And so much of this is just really important to remain aware of. I think the most important thing is, of course, being aware of where we are in relationship to the horse's movement. Are we pushing on places where they need to lift a foot? Or do we have our weight over their inside shoulder when we want to move, say, that foot? Things like this, and are going to benefit us in the long run and be an important building block to building the type of horse we want, a horse that can do things easily and go to where we want them to go.